We're going to wrap it up with my favorite topic. Of course, we're going to go to gold and silver. So yesterday, break it down. Silver, I swear, aged me 10 years yesterday.
You.
It was too much. So, okay, you were shorting it yesterday. You added to your short. What are you doing now? We have silver down about, $1.50 right now.
This has been the trade that's been very, very complicated. I came in yesterday. I don't know if you saw it on my face. I was in pain, short since Thursday. It opened up. You said, what do you do? I added to the positions. It never made new highs once they were set the first 15 minutes. You had that quick 30-minute short. It was great. A lot of our traders jumped on it. Silver went negative, pushed lower. Guys were done with it. And then it had that sneaky rally that silver does. And
up a dollar.
It rallied a little bit more. It tested everyone who was trying to be short because it shouldn't have rallied that much. And then came off. And now it's opening down, what, 2.5%, 3%?
Well, currently from its high of about 49.82, it's down almost 10% already.
That was the hardest 10% in the world to make short. That's why you never try and find these cute shorts, because it was so tricky. But anyway, I saw signs of a climatic top. I saw record volume, okay? The same record volume we saw back in November when it put its short-term top in around 28, 29. It pulled 15% off those highs. So I do think we still have some downside action in silver. I'd like to see it break below yesterday's lows of about 44.50 on the SLV. And then I think we get a move down to 42, which is the 10-day, which I'd like to take my profits, and then maybe even get long silver. It'd be nice to ride this thing for
long
once.
silver. It's a total reversal for Scott. I just want to point out that you mentioned a record volume like you saw in November 9th, but you had pointed out to me that after that November 9th record volume, we saw a 15% correction.
Yes.
We're almost there. We're like 5 to 6% away, but I also need to key you in here on the U.S. dollar index, which is trading at 3-year lows, which wasn't the case in November. So something to just sort of
Right. So now,
lend support for gold and silver.
Right. So that's why the Fed meeting is going to be very important. We're going to have to go over it on Wednesday. But for now, just so you know, we did take silver from 25 to 28 and then from 30 to 40. But when it starts to get crazy like this with the volatility, that's when we start to reverse it. And you know what? If you waited till yesterday, you took a lot less pain than trying to be cute and find the top like I did starting last week.
And maybe long at 42. All right. Thanks, Scott. Thanks for having me. Happy trading on